All right, Shalom, Akyam. You know, first off, as always, we want to say Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh
Barakatah
Shai,
Yahweh Shai.
Kahalal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity, staying in order, you know what I'm saying, and doing what we got to do, man, serving the Lord in fear and trembling, you know what I'm saying, examining ourselves and doing what we got to do to become better men of the Lord, man, to become better builders in this truth, man, you know what I'm saying. So with that, man, you know, we're going to go straight to it, man. Get Ephesians 6 and 5, man.
Okay. This is Ephesians 6 and 5. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters, according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, in singleness of your heart, as to Yahushua.
There you go, man. So we are servants of the Lord, are we not? You call yourself going out there on the highways and the byways, edifying the brothers, doing sit-downs, putting lessons together. You call yourself a servant of the Lord, right? You know? But also being a servant of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we're also servants to each other, man. That's right. To the brothers, man. And whether you like it or not, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai set up masters over us in this truth, in the flesh, like we just read. Read it again, Baruch Shah.
Ephesians 6 and 5. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters.
Which masters? Whether you like it or not, the masters right now, and the top elders, the top apostles, is the apostles of Great Millstone, man. Plain and simple. No beating around the bush. No, none of that to the elders throwing it out there. Nah, man, when I hear elders, when I hear apostles, when I hear leaders, masters, them men pop in my head, man. Why? Because they have earned the onoma, that proper name, to have that authority and that rank, man. And that's something that they didn't just put upon themselves like these other self-proclaimed fucks out here, man. That's something that the Spirit put them through different trials and tribulations to get to the position that they're in, man. And hey, man, that's the men, man. They're worthy of being counted double honors to, man. You know, and none of us would know the things that we know if it wasn't for all the labor and work and time that they put in, man, to feed the elect, man.
It says according to the flesh.
There you go.
You know,
go ahead, brother.
It says, servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh. They're in the flesh. We're in the flesh.
That's right.
You know, it's not talking about Yahushua.
Exactly.
Or Yahweh.
No.
You know, it's talking about the men that are here that were set up to teach us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, which all these dudes got a problem with, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they tell you how it is, man. That's a lot of the reason why certain dudes don't like certain brothers, man, because some brothers is just straight up, man. They don't beat around the bush. They'll just pull your card straight up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't to the point to want to make you feel like a bitch or something like that. It just, you know what I'm saying? That's just brother's spirit, man. Hey, man, I wouldn't want to have it no other way. I would want a brother to just tell me straight up, man. I don't like that fucking hinting around and, man, what is it? Like, what you mean by that? You thinking in my head, what does brother mean by that? Nah, man, let me tell you straight up. This is what it is, man. I'm like that. I would like another brother to be like that, the same to me, man. Hey, doesn't it say love your neighbor as thyself? So I would want that for myself. Therefore, I am like that, man. Other brothers is like that too. Shit, we like that, man.
For real.
We like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially you got to live with brothers. You got to learn brother spirits, man.
Exactly.
You know, examine yours, examine everybody else's too. Being mindful, that's part of this, man. Being servants, like we just read, man. Hey, when they asked Yahweh Shai who's going to be the greatest in the kingdom, what'd he say? He killed all that by saying him that is a servant, basically, you know, to be a servant to one another, man. The one that's the servant is greater, man. And that was him, because he was a servant to us, man. He served us with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And literally, he served us, man. You know what I'm saying? With a physical food, man. Washed our feet, man. You know? And that's the greatest man that ever walked the earth, man. So what the fuck is wrong with some of you dudes, man? I don't know, man. It's crazy, man, what's going on, man. You got all these falling out. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute they in the camp, 1 week, everything's all good. You know, you be chopping it up. Hey, brother, everything good? How's it? What? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Then the next week they gone, fucking putting up videos talking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what the fuck, man? What happened? I didn't know all this shit was going on. Like, I didn't know you felt like that. Why? Because you guys weren't being real men when you were around the brothers. You was just fucking being that nigga, man. Like the scriptures say, being that dude, acting like he humble, one that hangeth his head down low. But inwardly, you talking and thinking all kind of wicked shit about the brothers around you, man. I can't stand a motherfucker like that, man. Couldn't stand a nigga like that in the world. Definitely can't tolerate it in this truth, man. You know? And it's fucking crazy, man, to see it. Man, it's like a fucking plague that's going on right now, man. You know what I'm saying? With the dude up in the Bay. You got these 2 recent dudes up in Houston. You know what I'm saying? You had the 3 fucking blind mice in our camp. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's crazy, man. They forgot what the brother just read, what we just opened up, man. That we have masters that are teaching us, man. Hey, just like Bruce Lee and his master. Bruce Lee had a master. Everyone had a master. Everyone has tutors and teachers, man. Right. In whatever art form or career it is that you plan to take, man. And this is our career. These scriptures is our career. This is our profession, man. Right. And the bosses on a physical level here, the masters, as we just read, in the flesh, are the apostles of Great Millstone, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Gabar, Elder Apostle Rakal, Elder Apostle Ramlov, man, and the rest of the elders, man. There's order in this, man.
I got a split for you.
God, go ahead, bro.
It's this is 1 Timothy 5 and
15?
Yeah.
I got you.
5 and 17.
All right, this is 1 Timothy 5 and 17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
So who put in all the years, man? You know, it's like the years that the apostles have in the truth, they're an adult. They're adults. Most of everybody that's coming in, that has came in since like 2008, everybody is just like 8 years old, man.
Yeah, man.
Just still babies. Everybody. They already paved the way. They've already laid the foundation through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right, man.
You know? So we're all like just little 8-year-olds.
Yeah, man.
You know? You don't know nothing at 8. You're learning.
No.
And the apostles are the ones who had just told you. You know, servants. We're the servants. We're supposed to obey them.
That's right.
We're supposed to serve them.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right, man. Because they are our spiritual parents, man.
Yep.
Even if some of us didn't have our fathers in our lives, some of us did, man. The ones that did, I know I had them. I mean, he done taught me some shit, you know, street shit, fucking world shit, you know. But none of that was going to lead me to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. None of that was leading me towards salvation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now coming into this truth and understanding who we are, understanding the body of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, we know that there's a chain of command in all of this, man. This is not something you just get into. Man, you get into any job. You just don't show up. I'm here to work. Nah, man, you got it. All right, this is your manager. This is your superiors. You're going to report to him every morning. You're going to turn in your time clock or whatever, however the fuck it works. You know what I'm saying? But basically, they're going to give you the order of things, man. Yeah. And then off that, you learn the order, and then you start to get in where you fit in and get in line and get in order, man.
Yep.
You know, but dude's got a problem with that, man.
Yep.
You know,
they own us through the Spirit.
Hey, con, man.
You know what I'm saying? They own us.
Yep.
We're the servant. A servant is owned by his master.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they're our owners, and we have to do exactly just like the owners of the basketball teams.
Yep.
You know, if a player get out of line, you know, when the dude choked out the coach or somebody, you know, they suspended him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because they own him.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise they're not gonna get paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's just how it is, man. Hey, I got that one. You want that one?
Yeah.
First Timothy. This is the book of 1 Timothy 4 and 15. It says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, and thy profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
See, you're supposed to be meditating upon the things which was given unto you, which is this truth, the breakdowns that comes from the apostles and elders of Great Millstone.
Yeah.
You know, you're supposed to stick with those things, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, and in doing so, you're gonna do a good thing, and you're gonna save yourself, and you're gonna save the people that hear you.
Yeah.
Speaking the sound doctrine.
That's right, man.
You know?
Hey, because when you go off speaking your own vain opinion or doctrines of men, hey, man, all that blood, instead of converting it, you spilling it, man.
Yeah, you spilling it on yourself.
Yep. And all that is going to be held accountable to you in that day of judgment, man.
Yep.
You know, like I tell you in Ezekiel 3, man, it says, if you warn these people from me, man. If they take heed, then the blood is off of your hands, man. But if you don't warn them, whether they hear or forbear, guess what? The blood is on you because you're not doing your job, man. And you think that the elders, they've been in this, starting with Apostle Tahar, been in this for 30 years plus the other apostles 20 years plus. You know what I'm saying? You think they don't know that scripture? You think that they don't know that the blood would be in their hands if they didn't break stuff down the right way and then give us the right doctrine according to the Spirit, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, give you the history and everything, man.
Trying to sell the truth. You think they'll be out there trying to sell the truth, selling breakdowns? You know what I'm saying? They're not doing anything like that.
Hey, con, man.
You know, that's why they get the double honors. It's not because we're man pleasers. It's because they're doing the right thing, man.
Con. Yeah. Hey, man, like the brother used the analogy of a team, right? A coach. When you fuck up, like choke out the coach or something, you're going to get reprimanded and suspended or hit with a fine or something, right? There's consequences, man. You know, so likewise, you know, in this, man, when you step out of line, there's consequences. You might get suspended, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it be, man. You might get pulled to the side and hollered at real quick, get checked through the Spirit. You might get your ass cussed out. You know what I'm saying? However the Spirit have it and it needs be for whatever individual, that's the way it got to be, man. Some brothers you can pull to the side and just talk to him cool and calm, man, and he'll take it like you fucking drill sergeant his ass, you know? Another motherfucker, you got to be harder than a drill sergeant because they that hard-headed and can't fucking seem to fucking examine themselves like the brother just read, man. You know, and they not seeing that they destroying themselves, and not can you only also destroy yourself, but you can also destroy somebody else, man, by passing that bullshit, that leaven that you can't seem to correct, man. You know? Hey, man, in this walk, man, all the way to the end, it's all about correction, man. It's all about getting rebuked. It's all about staying sharp, staying on point, slipping, getting back up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this is all a process, man. All of this is a process in learning. It's a process in being purged, man.
Yep.
You know, but you dudes want to make it to the kingdom, but don't want to go through nothing, man. When the scriptures tell you through much tribulation shall we enter to the kingdom, man. What the hell you think tribulation means? Tribulation ain't a good time, ain't you being comfortable all the time, or you you won't get your buttons pushed or your feelings hurt. Hey, man, we in this weak-ass flesh, man. And, man, we all might get a little emotional from time to time. But how do you take that, man? That's a fucking demon, man. You're supposed to rebuke that shit, man. You're supposed to come back and bounce back harder, man. Come back to the doctrine which you have learned and know who you learned it from, man. You know?
Yep. You know, if you out there teaching, you're supposed to have the correct doctrine. Like we just did the lesson the other day by having the correct name. You have to have the correct doctrine as well. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out there misleading the flock, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, man.
I got this scripture here. This is 1 Timothy 1:7. It says, "For a bishop must be blameless as the steward of the Most High, not self-willed, not soon angry,
Man.
not given to wine."
Man, you see, man, these are all characteristics of a dude that's not examining himself, man. That ain't checking himself, man. Read it again, Baba Kashan.
It says, "For a bishop must be blameless."
Yup, and that ain't talking about Bishop Nathaniel, man. Is that dude, man? Fuck that dude. Well, you know, let's go, bro.
It says, as the steward of the Most High,
Yeah.
not self-willed.
A steward is what? Like it's an employee, man. A servant, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Not self-willed.
Not self-willed, which is obviously with these dropouts, that's what they was. Self-willed. You want to do your thing. It's already set up, man. All you got to do is get in line, get in order.
Yeah.
And that's it, man. But that's what y'all don't want. So the next thing is you don't want to get in line. You don't want to get in order. So get the fuck out, man. That's it. And some of you niggas got that pride. I didn't get kicked. I left.
Right.
Okay, whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The point is, go do the work if that's really what you about. But it's not. You about catching feelings and just being a bitch, man. Straight up, man. Go ahead.
It says, not soon angry.
Yup.
Not given to wine.
Man, what you got, dudes like that too, man. Can't handle they drink. You tell them something, they want to fucking loke out on you and shit when you looking out for them, man. Man, yeah, you better check yourself, man. Hey, Most High ain't playing, man. You see how these dudes is bugging out? You could be the next one on that list, man. I pray every day, Lord will. I never get close to that. Man, you got to pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to keep pride far from you, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, man, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to be one to be like, oh, that pride demon don't ever help. But man, fuck that. We in this flesh. You know what I'm saying? You might think you the shit for one quick hot second. If you don't check that in the spirit, man, that shit will take over, man. As is in the case with plenty of examples we done seen, man. You know? And they're there for a reason, man. Just like the scriptures is there for a written example. Hey, these fallouts are an example of what not to be like. These are the scriptures of what to be like. And you got scriptures of what not to be like, but then you got the what is manifested in the flesh, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yep, as like the apostles of GMS are what to be like.
That's right, man.
And
that's
these
right.
other so-called leaders is like what not to be like.
That's right. That's right.
Because
they in the spirit of Paul. What Paul said, man, be ye followers of me, for I am follower of Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
You know? So it's a reason why they're the apostles, man. They ain't just self-proclaimed. Nah, man, it's through the spirit, man. Everything is through the spirit if you got the ears and eyes to see it, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, nor a striker, not given to filthy lucre.
Yep.
But a lover of hospitality.
Yep, which is, hey, niggas hate hospitality. They want to be given hospitality, but they never want to give it. Hey, like the scriptures tell you, a nigga's always ready with his hand out, man. Yeah, man. As a matter of fact, read that again, and then I'm going to get that one. Man.
It says, not given to filthy lucre, but a lover of hospitality.
That's right, man.
A lover of good men, sober.
Dang, a lover of good men. So what you talking about, y'all are men pleasers. Nah, man, we love good men. And why are they good? Because they teach the good doctrine, man. And what is good? The word is good, man. And they all about the word, man, and going deep and breaking it down and edifying you on it, man. But these niggas is jealous because it ain't you that's bringing it out. So therefore you got that fucking well, how come he gotta bring it out like that? Or how come he gotta go into the blue letter? Or how come he gotta be the apostle? How come I can't be the apostle too? Motherfucker, because you wasn't built that way, man. Right. Hey, man, you motherfuckers couldn't walk, man, I wouldn't even say a second in their shoes, man. So why would you even try? Why would you even try to put yourself on that level, man? You know what I'm saying, man? Get in line, get in order, and do what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai said to do. You know what I'm saying? And we just read it, man. He said, be obedient to the masters that are set up through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai in the flesh, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, holy, temperate, holding fast the faithful word, as he hath been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers.
There you go, man. That's what we're supposed to do, man. That's why we give into all those good things, man. We just started with all the things that you don't want to be, and now it goes into the good things. Start right there with hospitality again.
It says, but a lover of hospitality.
Of hospitality. So you can't be like this, man. Let me get this real quick. This is a Sirach 4:31. Let not thine hand be stretched out to receive, and shut with that when thou shouldest repay, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's in twofold, man. Literally, when somebody giving you, man, so you got to help too. You know what I'm saying? That's part of edification. That's part of charity. That's part of hospitality. You know what I'm saying? And not just in physical things, whether it be money, food, or whatever the fuck. Spiritually, first and foremost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai was the most hospitable man. He gave his life.
Yep.
You know? Hey, likewise, the elders, the leaders set up through the spirit, they laying down their lives on the line, man, by being put as heads, by being put as leaders to guide camps and younger brothers coming in, man.
Right.
It's for a reason, man. It ain't just because. It's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai that got each individual man in that position doing what they got to do, man. This is not of man. If you think this is of man, you don't know what the hell you into, man. And you should just fucking grab your little stick and your little red handkerchief and hit the fucking road, man.
Yep. I got you right here.
Hey, Sky.
Continuing. Titus chapter 1, verse 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers.
Yeah, man. You deceived for a couple of months, maybe a couple of years. But the whole time you was right there talking shit in your spirit, man, not rebuking it. Just letting it build up, man, letting it build up to where you came with the book of, you know what I'm saying? You got your whole book of every offense and every fucking little thing you done held on to when you should have just fucking been a man and just let it go, man. That's what's wrong with a lot of these fucking niggas, man. That's the problem in the hood. Niggas can't fucking let shit go, man. A nigga get his ass whooping instead of being like, fuck, man, all right, you got me, man, it's squash. You know what I'm saying? Nah, the nigga gotta fucking be a little bitch, go home, grab the heat, come back, and kill everybody up in there. Minus the dude that gave him the whooping and shit. That's how niggas is. That's the problem, man. Niggas don't know how to let shit go, man. You know? So fucking what? Fuck your feelings, man. It's not about your feelings, man. It's about truth, man.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, especially of the circumcision.
Damn, there you go, of your own people.
Yeah.
And the circumcision was talking about the heads at that time, the leaders, the ones that's supposed to be the leaders that the look up to of the nation. You know, dudes like Nate, hey, because he's looked up to in the world of Israel. They look up to him. He's looked like some big shot. You know what I'm saying?
Even in the world, he was ranked #1 pastor.
Oh man,
Remember? #1 clergyman.
Yeah, probably at his job. He's a motherfucking detective. You know what I'm saying? You got to do some shit to get up there. You know, this nigga's a block. You know what I'm saying? He's looked at it as somebody. You know, All these other dudes, fucking General Gehenna and shit, man. Motherfuckers look at him like he's some big shot too, man. You know, but really, it's what the brother just read. That's what they are. Go ahead.
Whose mouth must be stopped.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up, man. You know, I'm plain and simple, man. You get mad because we just give it to you straight up. We don't beat around the bush, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't them dudes. You want to hear them smooth shit? Go to Shield of Wisdom. They got a no rebuke policy. They'll let you do whatever the fuck you want. Niggas are over there on Crenshaw, ain't doing a damn thing, man. But spreading poison, man. Go ahead.
It says, who subvert whole houses.
That's what they do. And that's what these niggas do too, man. These little boo-hoo ass fucking soft ass niggas, man. That get offended by maybe a brother corrected them or pulled them to the side and all that. Instead of examining themselves like, hey, let's just say you wasn't wrong. But still, you examine yourself like, damn, was I? Man, you know what? I hope not. Let me pray on this. If I got to, if it's that serious, fast, and show me my mistakes so that I don't do it again, man. That's the whole process in this, man. Yeah. That you learn to offend less, man. A lot of dudes can't understand that, man. Like, oh, offend less, what do you mean? Stop being a nigga, plain and simple.
Straight up.
Learn to stop being a nigga, man. And doing nigga shit around brothers, man. Go ahead.
Teaching things which they ought not.
Oh, man. And we can start. That's a whole nother lesson right there, going into the bullshit these dudes teach. You know what I'm saying? But y'all brothers know. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, hey, man, it's about time you realize what the hell is going on, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the time is short, man. It ain't like before where it was like, all right, we'll give that brother some time. Man, we at the end of this, man. Exactly. So brothers got to soldier up quick, man. And that's the reason the men are set up. Different brothers are in different positions. Is to help other brothers soldier up quick as fuck, man. Spiritual drill sergeants, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Straight up. And you need that, man. You need that, man. Why? Because that weakness of the world, when a brother on you, you know what I'm saying? Repetition on your ass. You know what I'm saying? When you by yourself, you got to still act like if the brothers are around there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got to act as if the apostle is right there with you, just looking at you, scopeo in your ass. You don't just act one way when you're around certain brothers, and then when you're around certain other ones, oh, now I could really let my hair down, so to speak, and act like the fucking nigga that you are. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't work that way, man. You know? Damn, as a matter of fact, I'm thinking of a script right now, man. You got something, bro? I'm going to find this one real quick.
Yeah. It says, teaching things which they ought not for filthy lucre's sake. For that money.
Yeah, man.
You know? That's what most of them are doing it for, because a nigga ain't going to do nothing for nobody for free. You know? And they're not teaching according to the words, and they're not sticking to the doctrine. So they're just niggas out there teaching for filthy lucre's sake. Mm-hmm. You know, they're not of Israel. They're not of the Most High's Israel. They're Israelites, but they're not of the Most High. They're not of the elect. You know.
Hey, Khan. So like I was saying, man, you can't be acting like that. You're supposed to be acting like the elect all the time. You know, put on that confidence as the elect, man, and that shows and works, man. It's not a talk, it's a walk that we have to walk, man. And that's why Paul said this to the Philippians, man. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved," this is Philippians 2:12, Salakia. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling," man. So that's what we asking y'all, man. The Spirit is asking y'all, man, where the fuck is your fear at, man? Where is it, man? Y'all wouldn't be talking that hot shit if your certain heads of your specific camp was there. You wouldn't be talking all like that. Especially if the apostles was there or any elder. You definitely wouldn't be talking like that. You'd be playing that role. You know, oh, yeah, you know, I'm just a humble. Yeah, I'm a humble. I'm a grasshopper.
I'm just
a grasshopper. You know what I'm saying? Like grasshopper lobe spirit in you. They're acting like you saying you humble, but your acts ain't humble at all, man. They say nigga all over it, man. Bitch nigga at that, man. You know? Because y'all couldn't even be real men when you was in the presence of brothers, whether it be your respective head to your corresponding camp, or elders or apostles, you know, or whether they was there at the time. You didn't have shit to say. But now that you left or got kicked out or whatever the dilemma is, now you got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this, oh, that. Oh, they didn't break this scripture down right. Oh, that scripture was wrong. Oh, this how the real elder's supposed to be. This how, man, what the fuck was all that when you was here, man? Shouldn't not you love me like yourself to correct me on something if I was really wrong and show me the scriptures on how to do it the right way, man? Fucking niggas, man. Where am I? This is a 12. It says, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, man. So you're supposed to walk the walk and talk the talk at all times, especially when you by yourself. That's when the real trial and test is at. Yep. Is when you by yourself. How do you conduct yourself on your own, man? Do you take heed to what the masters in the flesh, whether it be, like I said, your respective camp leader maybe might give you an order or tell you to do something or not? You're supposed to take heed to that, man. You fucking ain't supposed to do your own thing and be trying to sneak around thinking you could get away and not get caught, man. Don't you know the angels is taking record of everything? Hey, man, we angels in the flesh and we taking record of everything, man. Put it in that spiritual Rolodex, and when spirit all comes down, it all comes out, man, as you have seen with many examples, man. You know? It says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man, which is how we came in, man. When we came in and we heard this word, this gospel, what converted us to be that new creature? It wasn't automatic, like, oh, it just all made super sense. Like, I can see it all. I'm breaking it down now. No, man. It was that fear, man. You hear them scriptures and you hear the brothers threatening you righteously, talking about if you don't get right, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy you, man. Yep. And that put fear in you, man. I know it put fear in me. You know, you hear them breaking it down and talk about it's for Israel only and the elect. And you'd be like, hey, Israel, what? And then you see the chart and you see yourself on there. That's fear. It's joy and fear at the same time. You know, because it's joyful to find out that you're an Israelite, but then it's fearful because now you understand what you got to do, and it's a walk on eggshells from there, because you got to try to not slip as much as possible. Like I said earlier, quoted earlier, offend less. That's the walk in this every day. You know what I'm saying? And then you get better at it, man, and you become like I said, strive for the masteries. Then you become a master to guide and to help teach. You know what I'm saying?
But the fallouts, bro.
Man,
this is them right here.
Hey,
it's Jeremiah 10:8. But they are altogether brutish and foolish.
Man.
The stock is a doctrine of vanity.
That's it, man. That's what it is with you dudes, man. Dudes leaving, dudes getting kicked out, dudes that can't take rebuke, can't take correction. You just a brute beast, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just don't want correction from nobody, man. Dudes like that, man, y'all ain't gonna make it, man.
Yeah, y'all doing all that in vain.
Come on, man.
That's a doctrine of vanities, because what you're doing is gonna come to naught. Because it's not of the Most High. Didn't it say, the scripture said it, if this was of the Most High, it shall stand, but if not, it's gonna come to naught. So y'all think it's going to come to naught, man, because it's not of the Most High. It's not in order. That things be done in decency and in order.
Man, that's right,
y'all just fall out and just start doing whatever you want to do under nobody. Who's your head now?
Yeah,
you know?
Right.
Every baby, everybody was born a baby. Even the apostles, they give reverence to who taught them.
Yeah.
Because everybody is taught. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. Everybody was born a baby and you get taught. You know, and through the Spirit, we're the babies of the apostles.
Yeah, that's right, man.
You know,
that's
so
right.
you could go and be a runaway You know what I'm saying? You're going to run off and do your own thing. And you're going to leave your name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to leave your heritage.
Yeah, man.
You know,
for
a doctrine of devils.
Straight up, man. So straight up. And for vainglory. From vainglory for a bunch of dumb vain fucks that are going to fucking die anyway, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Was that it on that?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, I got something to back you up. This is Philippians 2:13. For it is of the Most High, which worketh in you, both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Hey, so that's on two sides, man. You got, it's the will of the Most High that worketh in you, both to will and to do of his good pleasure, which is this, and what the apostles been teaching. But then you got the other side of the coin, which is the bad stuff. And hey, that's the will of the Most High too, man, to have you going off like that and being that reprobate spirit and not examine yourself, to check yourself. You know what I'm saying? To see if you have offended, to repent of offenses, to pray to offend less, which is what you should do, man. That's why we say, where the fuck is your fear, man? Where's your fear, man? It's obviously you don't have none, man, because you out here just self-willing, doing whatever the hell, man. Brother tell you, hey, man, don't do this, man. Or, man, if I were you, I wouldn't do that shit, man. Oh, okay. And then you fucking turn around when ain't nobody looking. And you do it, man. Thinking that the spirit ain't gonna fucking reveal your dumb ass, man. Niggas, man. It says, verse 14, Philippians 2:14. Do all things without murmurings and disputings. That's all these niggas do, man, is murmur. They was murmuring. See, it starts here. They was murmuring right here. And instead of rebuking it, just, man, what the fuck you saying? Instead of doing that, you right there feeding into it, man. And the other demon pops up on the other shoulder. You don't even got the angel and the demon. You just got two demons on your shoulder. Hey, man, Shane, you right there like, you know what? Yeah, man, you know what? You did do that, man. Man, that ain't the man of the Lord would do that. No. You sitting there, you feeding into that shit, man. Into it. You know? It says, do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High. So there's ways to do things, man. Sometimes if you walked away, let's just say you walked away, right? Voluntarily, then fucking walk away, man. Yeah. Without murmurings and without disputings. What? So that you may be blameless, man. Then maybe brothers wouldn't even get in your ass like that. You know what I'm saying? They just say, man, you just let them go, man. It ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, man. If you keep on doing your thing, you whatever differences it is, and you want to walk your own, go do your thing, and you teaching and you out there, yeah, what the fuck can I say, man? I can't hate on that. You said you was gonna go do your own thing, and you doing your own thing, and then you're doing it right. Hey, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck could we say, man? You know what I'm saying? You blameless, man. The only thing I'll be like, hey, shit, man, the brother was cool when he was here. I don't know what the fuck the beef was or whatever, but you know, he ain't here. He decided to go. He doing this thing. Hey, man, hey, we told him, hey, do your thing. Go hard, man. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? This ain't no thing like, oh, no, you can't leave, brother. Where you going? You know what I'm saying, man? Fuck that, man. Like the apostles say, man, we'll show you the door, man. What you want, the door or the window, man? Hey, man. It says that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. See, man? So you can't be, you at the end of the day, you really can't get mad because it's not brothers that are getting in your ass, cussing you out through the spirit. It's the spirit. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai using us, getting on you to check you, to reprove you, man. To try to get you right, man, amongst this perverse and crooked generation, man. But you want to be accepted by everybody, man. Even by this crooked and perverse generation, man. Fuck them, man. You know what I'm saying? Or what you think and all that, man. Oh, I think we need to reach out this way. Hey, man, it's already set up, man. You think that the apostles didn't already do that back then? Man, I remember Apostle Ramla, I was talking to him a while ago, and he was telling me, he was like, hey, brother, we used to have a show on a cable access TV. You know what I'm saying? He was like, it was him and Elder Zacharan. They was teaching in Spanish. He was like, guess how many brothers was following us, bro? Guess how many, people was watching? You know, I was thinking in my head, like, I don't know. It was on cable access. He was like, nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because it's a fucked up and wicked, perverse generation that's all about me, 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 me. Yep. And if they ain't the ones that's bringing it out and getting that shine and that glory, then that nobody can get it. That's a nigga bitch demon right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't about that, man.
I got
Go ahead, bro.
This is Ephesians 4. I'm gonna start at 10. It says, "He that descended is the same also that ascended up far above all heavens, that he might fill all things. And he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors."
So what's that? That's a chain of command. That's rank and authority set up through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Why would you hate on that? Why you got a problem with that, man? Why? Because you a fucking reprobate, man. Because you a fucking nigga, man. And just because it ain't you, man. And trust me, like I said, you couldn't even walk a second in them shoes, man. So why would you even try to fill those shoes, man? You a reprobate, man. That's what it is, man. And you ain't built like that, man. You think you're little fucking at the most, like the brother said, 8 years. You know what I'm saying? You think you built to be the top leader, the top head to guide the nation, man? Get the fuck out of here, man. You crazy, man. Obviously, you weren't even ahead in your camp for a reason, and that's through the Spirit, man.
Yeah.
Because of the Spirit, seeing it that you was worthy to be that dude, you would have been that dude, man. You know, and you don't want to be that dude, man. All brothers that are in leadership position, none of them won the sign-up sheet for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Or tryouts, man.
Just said the Yahweh Shai just gave them.
Man, go ahead. Read it again, please.
You know what it says, "He that descended is the same also that ascended up far above all heavens."
That's right.
"That he might fill all things."
That's right.
"And he gave some apostles."
That's right. See, this is the order Yahweh Shai set up, man. Come on, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
"And some prophets."
Yep.
"Some evangelists."
Yep.
"Some pastors and teachers."
There you go, man.
"For the perfecting of the saints."
And how are you perfected? Through suffering. Sometimes you got to get rebuked. Sometimes you got to get cussed out. Sometimes you might have to get suspended. It all depends, you know. But it's how do you take that, man? Yeah. You fucking take that like a bitch and you fucking sitting on suspension, fucking letting anger build up and emotions? Or are you taking that time to really reflect and examine and then do the things that you need to do to correct and get shit tightened up to come back to be a better brother, a better servant, and a better soldier, man?
Yep. That's what it's saying. For the perfecting of the saints,
yeah.
For the work of the ministries, for the edifying of the body of Yahweh Shai.
So that's why we suffer. That's why there's rank. That's why there's different positions set up through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It's to perfect brothers, man. It's to edify. Edify the elect, man. Because that's the only ones that's going to take heed to what's being said and not catch feelings. Yeah, you might get cut, but that's the Spirit right there showing you, putting that fear in you to check yourself, man. Like, am I doing that shit? Am I doing that, man? If you're not, cool. But if you are or you think you are, shit, it's time to check that shit, man. Like the elder brothers in our camp, man, and the main camp always be saying, man, hey, it's not time to lighten up, man. It's always time to tighten up, man. Every fucking day, man. You know, they say that every Saturday, man. That's something that really, really sticks with me, man. I say it to myself. You know what I'm saying? Ain't something just like, oh, they just say it just to say it because it sounds nice, man. Just like with the apostles, man. They don't just say things just to say it because it sounds nice or it's cool. I think it's a cool thing to say. Nah, man, that's the Spirit working through the men, man. Go ahead.
It says, till we all come in the unity of the faith.
Let's see. So if you don't want to get in order and get in line, and respect the order, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna come into this, man. Yep. You ain't gonna be built up, man. You're not gonna have that proper fear. You're not gonna have the proper tools to build, man. You're just gonna be half-assed in everything, man, and being emotional at that, man. And when you emotional or angry or butthurt, whatever the hell, you can't think straight, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these women, look at them. They're the perfect example. When a bitch get mad, she be doing some dumbass shit. Yep. Fucking 10 minutes later, it would be regretting it, crying to you, talking about fuck me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you done fucked up my couch, the car, burnt the whole house, bitch. You went fucking Lisa Left Eye Lopez on you. But fucking an hour later talking about, I'm sorry, I love you, fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers got that spirit on you, man. It's fucking sad, man.
It is.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, till we all come in the unity of the faith, and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High.
Yeah, man. So the brothers that get in line and get in order, hey, we gonna fucking get along fine and dandy, man. I mean, you have a little bumps in the road, you know, because, hey, man, we in this flesh, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes brothers might get on your nerves, whatever, but that's Satan too, you know? But we're still going to be unified in the spirit, man, on one accord, man. Why? Because we on point with the order, man, and the way things is moving.
That's right.
And if we're put in an awkward situation for the moment and you got to just man up and take it, hey, that's what you got to do. Man up and take it in order for this thing to keep on moving smoothly, man.
Exactly. Don't try to justify yourself.
Yeah, man. Fuck it, man.
You know, let the Most High justify you. He gonna justify you in the end. He the one. This is his program. Just sit back and, you know,
man.
Read, do the work, and just watch.
Yeah, man.
You know, don't try to be all out there.
Yeah, man. If the jabs of life come and stick you, you know, you might stick and move from a couple of them, but if the jabs of life come and hit you, or like we say in Spanish, los putazos de la vida, come through and bang you up a little bit, man. Hey, man, roll with the fucking punches, man. You know, you might get tagged here and there, but fuck it, man. The fight don't stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Art.
It says, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Yahushai.
Yeah, man.
That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro,
man,
and carried away with every wind of doctrine.
Man, there you go, man. That's what happens, man. That's why motherfuckers get bounced out the camp, motherfuckers get kicked out, motherfuckers leave. It's because really you just a little kid, man. You playing, man.
Yeah.
Like my God, why you playing with your life, man? Why you playing? That's what you're doing. You playing with your life, man. You know, obviously you don't care. You don't care that you were under care of other men that watched over your soul, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the apostles, man. You think that they're rough, austere men. You know what I'm saying? But that's the love, man. That's real love, man, that they showing you, man. But you niggas as little boys get offended, want to start kicking up dust and shit, crying and shit, man. Rather than just being like, you know what, man? Fuck this shit, man. Fucking hold them tears back and man the fuck up, man. And keep it pushing, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness. Sleight of men is, you know, tricks.
Yeah, man.
You know, the sleight of the hand, you know, doing something real smooth. You can't even recognize it. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to dudes. You know, they get like that flat earth, man. That was a sleight of the hand.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of times it ain't another man. A lot of times that man is you.
Yeah.
It's you, man. 9 times out of 10, it's you. Like what's that saying? You are your own worst enemy. That's some real shit, man. Go ahead.
It says, whereby they lie in wait to deceive, but speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even Yahushai.
There you go, man. You know what I'm saying? That's our head, man. Hey, in everything there is order, man.
Yeah.
So you got to respect it, man. Stop acting like little fucking kids getting all emotional. Well, how come I can't be the leader? I don't want to be the leader. Man, fuck that, man. You want to participate in this, man, or not?
Didn't it say that the Yahweh Shai set it up?
John, man.
Who was going to be the apostle? He gave some apostles, teachers, prophets, you know. Just, man, if you know about it, you in this truth, just, hey, try to find where you fit in, man. Get there, man, and settle in it and do the work.
Yeah, man, and it doesn't take fucking years either, man. It's another thing too, man. It don't take, you know, you should already know, if in examining your spirit, you should already know pretty much your position. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand a brother fresh, super rookie in, you know, maybe first month in, you know, but still, you know, that's why we have brothers standing on the other side for sometimes months, sometimes a year, or, you know what I'm saying? It all depends on the spirit, so they can soak all of that in and see, man. You know, so once you get up in this, man, it ain't gonna hit you with no surprise. Man, we've been telling you for months, man. What you've been on the other side, fucking in La La Land, counting birds that are fly over the camp and shit, man. You should be taking heed to everything that's being brought out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it all applies to all of us, man.
Yep.
It's not like, oh, that scripture right there, no, that ain't talking about me, man. It could be talking about you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you're supposed to be examining yourself at all times, man. You know, shit, we're going to start circling, bro. You got anything else you want me to get real quick?
Yeah.
Whatever you got.
Acts 2:40, no, 2 and 42. What is 2:42?
All right, this is the books of Acts 2, verse 42. It says, and they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine. And they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship, and in breaking of bread, and in prayers. And fear came upon every soul. Dang. And many wonders and signs were done by the apostles. And all that believed were together and had all things common, and sold their possessions and goods and parted them to all men as every man had need. Continue.
No, that's it.
All right, Con. Hey, man, there you go right there, man.
Yep.
It says, continuing steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship, man.
Yep, exactly.
Man.
So we're continuing, you know, this the Acts all over again, man. We're continuing in the apostles' doctrine, you know, because we just heard, or we just read that Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, set up the apostles and the prophets and the order. He set it up.
And gave them the doctrine.
And gave them the doctrine.
Yeah.
So we're continuing in their doctrine. We're not going to go with the doctrines of anybody else, man. This is where the rest is, you know, the little rest of your mind, you know, come rest with us.
Hey, that's right, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
This is that little rest right here.
Yeah. See, but
the apostles.
Hey, that's right, man. So that's why you gotta be in fear, man. And you know, with the apostles and brothers, man, because you don't know what brother is who or what. You know what I'm saying? We're all in this, doing this work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, we're all putting our lives on that line, you know? So you're supposed to show that respect, man. The brother Barak, one of the head brothers in our camp, he always be heavy on that. Every time when we, before we salute out, he be telling brothers, man, respect each other, man. And that's real, man. Jake fucking is whack, man. You know, you want to give respect. I mean, you want to earn respect. You have to give it, man. That's just how it works, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, that's how it works. We're in this truth too, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect one another, man.
Right.
You know, and you got a knucklehead where they said don't respect the person. Hey, man, that's when it applies. There's a time and place for everything. Amongst us, man, come on, man. Scriptures tell you, you will know my disciples by the love that they have for one another, man. In other words, respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, see that we don't act like niggas. We don't act one way with each other and then talk shit in a video the following week. You know what I'm saying? Like, where the fuck all this shit come from, man?
Yeah. Hey, bro, can you get Matthew 16 and 12?
Come. This is the book of Matthew 16 And verse 12, and it says, then, so Matthew 16:12, then understood they how he bade them not beware of the leaven of bread, but of the doctrine of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees.
So he told them, don't worry about, this leaven over here. You better worry about the leaven that these Pharisees and Sadducees is putting out there. You know what I'm saying?
Doctrine, yeah.
False doctrine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right, bro.
And now get John 7:16. We should close on this one.
All right, this is gonna be the closer. But yeah, man, let all things be done in decency and order. You said John 7 and what? 17?
No, 16.
7 and 16?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man, all things got to be done decency and in order, man. Ain't nothing in this whole world works without decency and order. Right. Hey, even the chaos is in decency and in order. Why? Because that's how he orchestrated it, man. He wanted it to go down like that, man. So, hey, man, this is John 7 and 17. 16. It says, Yahushua had answered them, my doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me.
So the doctrine was given from Yahushua, but it was given to him,
man,
from Yahweh. So this is the word of the Most High, man. This is the doctrine of the Most High.
Yeah, man.
You got to stick with it, man. You can't go off and think you know something, man. You 2 months old, 1 year old, 2 year old, 3 year old,
8 years old.
8 years old.
Come on, man.
You don't know nothing.
Straight up.
Straight up.
That's it, man.
We all learning.
That's right.
We all learning.
Every day.
I couldn't even say nothing in front of the apostles, man. What the fuck can I say to the apostles? What can I teach them?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Straight up, man. It says, Yahushua answered them, my doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me. Hey, man, and they was telling Yahushua, well, that's his doctrine. He always told you it wasn't his. He said, I come not to do my will, but the will of him who sent me, man. Yep. He's saying it right here again. They was talking shit. He coming with his own doctrine. Oh, that's a doctrine of conspiracy theories. Oh, that's a this and that. Well, however y'all motherfuckers put it. Nah, it's not, man. It's the same thing they were saying about Yahushua and his men back then. Obviously, we got to be them guys, starting with the apostles. We got to be them men, man.
That's
right. Shoe fits. Yep. It says, Yahushua had answered them, my doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me. If any man will do his will, he shall know of the doctrine, whether it be of the Most High, or whether I speak of myself. He that speaketh of himself seeketh his own glory, but he that seeketh his glory that sent him, the same is true, and no unrighteousness is in him. There you go, man.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I looked up that word doctrine in the blue letter, and it's the Greek word didaika, which means teaching that which is taught.
Man. Man, that's real. As a matter of fact, man, dang, that's crucial right there, man. And what has been taught. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It says doctrine, teaching, instruction in religious assemblies of Christians to speak in the way of teaching in distinction from other modes in speaking in public.
There you go, man. So we different than these other people, man. Yeah. Our doctrine is different, man. Where does it come from? It's from above, man.
That's right.
It's from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Like Yahushua said, I'm from above, man.
Yeah.
This is way above your comprehension, man, and your level of knowledge, man. Why? Because you're proud, man. Straight up, man. Most High hates that, man. He ain't dealing with nobody that's proud and seeking for fame, glory, that look at me. Yeah. Not about me, man. Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
It ain't about you, man. That me shit, that shit died before you came into this, man. You can't bring that shit into this, man. This is about the body, man. There's no I in body.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Straight up, man. You know, so you got something else, bro?
I got one more.
Come on, bring it.
This is Romans 16:17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them.
There you go. So don't get mad because we call you a mark ass nigga.
Yep.
Just said mark you mark ass nigga.
That's it.
Got you on Scopeo, man. We watching you, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't us. It's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai that's watching you, and then they got us pulling your card through the spirit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, if the shoe fits, that's what it is, man. If not, then hey, man, you shit. Keep it pushing and keep doing what you're supposed to do to stay in that spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Of offending less, man, and then staying in order. That was it?
That was it.
Con, I'm gonna kill it on this one, man. This is Hebrews 2:1. Therefore, we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest at any time we should let them slip. So everything that is being brought out, starting with the apostles on down, brothers all over, if you notice, we all speaking the same thing, man. We don't call each other up, all right, brother, let's get on these niggas. You know, no, man, it's just the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? I see it, man. All of a sudden, I'll be like, man, what the fuck is going on, man? Spirit start hitting me with scriptures. Be like, hey, bro, you seen this brother already right there. Like, bro, hey, man, spirit hop on you. Hey, you bring it out, man, for edification, man. The brothers that is gunning out the other, and they going to think everything is okay and not knowing that, motherfucker, you heading to swift destruction, man.
I'm telling you, this is an eggshell thing.
Hell yeah.
Toe.
Hell yeah, tippity toe. Yeah, straight up, man. So, man, hey, man, with that, you know, brothers, we hope it was edifying. You know, stay in order, stay in the spirit, respect the order, respect each other. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep this pushing, man. Edifying one another, keeping each other sharp, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. So with that, you know, Kal Halal, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the true apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. To you heads out there too, man. You know, making sure everything's running nice and tight, man. You know, checking up on brothers. You know, doing what you got to do, man, to feed the flock and to keep this word pushing, man, and moving smoothly, man. You know, salutations to you, brothers, man. Much love, you know. Keep it up. We almost out this bitch, man.
That's right.
Shalom.